Mouthy Mia Meets the Wall of Honesty by Mary Catherine Ralston in 2007, illustrated by no other than the Elf King, his second story illustration. Who can see through you like no other? Can we guess it's your father or mother? Maybe that is why the word transparent refers to something see-through, because it's our parents who can see the honesty or lies in all we say and do. There was a girl, Mia, who wanted things to go only her way. She didn't listen, was cheeky, not just sometimes, but every day. Whether sneaking cookies, saying no, she often was in an oppositional state. She outright lied, avoided the truth, or creative stories would germinate. This day, Mia was out the door when her mom said, "Mia, stay away from the creek and the ravine. You could slip by the edge of the shore, fall in, and it's a dangerous scene." Well, Mia was a risk taker, ignored her mom thinking she was just too cautious. This misty March Monday, Mia took a risk that would have made her mom nauseous. As usual, Mia and her friends went down to the creek. The snow had not melted, and the ice at the edge that looked strong was not. It was weak. Well, Mia, the daredevil, stepped a half-meter off the shore on ice she thought was thick. She fell into freezing water and screamed, "Ah!" But her pals pulled her out with a stick. Mia, shivering and soaking wet, nervously made her way back home, knowing there was no hiding that she ignored warnings. Into the creek she roamed. As she walked up to the house, her mom opened the front door and gave a scream. "Mia, where have you been? Oh my goodness, you fell into the stream." Mia's mother brought her in with a hug and helped her wash up. Bringing her into the kitchen, sat her down with a hot chocolate in a teacup. "Mia, my dear, you did not listen. How often have you been at the creek bed?" Now Mia struggled to come clean. She thought of her mom's reaction with dread. Mia answered in a crooked backdoor sort of way. Johnny and Susie sometimes do stray." Her mom motioned with her hand. "Stop there, my dear. Mia, avoidance is sort of lying. Have courage. Tell the truth. Don't live in fear." Mia took a deep breath, then looked at the ceiling, then the floor. "Yes, Mom. I always go to the creek. I'm sorry," she said, red-faced, wanting to run out the door. Her mom answered, "I'm glad you told the truth. Remember, keeping secrets can be sort of lies. When you're caught, a relationship starts to change and mistrust will arise." Mia became more aware of telling any untruth. She wanted a positive reputation and be considered a trustworthy youth. As she settled into grade 5, she realized she loved creative writing. The problem was she embellished the retelling of events to make them exciting. Her friends were entertained and she was considered part of the popular group. Problems mounted when she changed stories about others, creating a dishy scoop. Mid-year, she was known as a gossip, one that started rumbling rumors. She became a bit of a friendship destroyer and separating tumor. Mild-mannered, modest Michael pulled her aside at recess. Mercifully, he spoke to Mia. "I have something to confess." He continued, measuring his words carefully and kindly. "Mia, your stories are exciting, but sometimes I think you make them over blindly." Mia maintained a smile on her face and a matter-of-fact demeanor. Michael mildly added, Telling stories as they factually happen is truthful and cleaner. I mention this to you because I know you're a nice person. Might you correct misunderstandings before they worsen? Mia said thanks to Michael and walked off alone as butterflies in her tummy began storming. Her eyes filled with tears and she moaned. She spent the rest of the day in silent thought, avoiding any chit-chat. When she got home, she ran up to her mom stretching on her yoga mat. Mom, excuse me, can we talk? I need some help sorting out some stuff. Her mom stopped her workout and looked concerned. Honey, you look rough. Mom, oh Mom, Mia started to uncontrollably cry. My friendships with kids have gone bad. They think I lie. Her mom hugged Mia, soothing her in a gentle rocking motion. Oh, sweetie, it's hard when looking at ourselves. Honesty brings out emotions. Mia whimpered, Mom, I do tell stories and maybe I stretch the facts a bit. Her mom said, remember, honesty creates trust and friends who commit. You see, my dear, in not telling the truth as it happens, people get hurt and mad. Think about yourself. If something not true was said of you, wouldn't you be sad? Yeah, you're right, Mom, but I just want to be funny and tell a good, juicy story. Her mom looked her in the eyes, saying, Mia, it's not about you and your glory. In telling what's happened about someone else, you need to keep to the facts. Otherwise, people feel like you are stabbing them in the back. Remember, the Sufis say, speak only if what you are going to say is honest, necessary, and kind. I think you need to mend connections with friends who have felt maligned. Thanks, Mom. You've given me a lot to think about. I need to make a change. From that day onward, Mia ensured all her words were truthful, not hidden or rearranged. She learned to be truthful means to be honest, be open, and share not judgments, only facts. Thanks to her mom and a caring friend, Mia was able to rebuild the trust with her friends to the max. Extra thoughts that you might want to consider. Sometimes when growing up, we try to be independent and parent-free. We think it's okay to tell a white lie or fail to give details to a degree. This is a dangerous venture because resting on the fundamental block of trust. It is honesty that builds the happy relationship. It is critical. It is a must. One teeny weeny white lie can snowball into a routine. Yes, before you know it, lying and non-disclosing becomes the regular scene, extending beyond parents to siblings and a circle of friends, distortion of reality or justifying truth, making it bend.